Hi guys, it's me, Fruity, back again with another video, except this is clearly different because look, it's me in real life, that's wild. And I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to like make edits like I do, like for my shorts, because I'm probably gonna quit doing that if I'm being honest, because I'm like so bored of it. I'm so bored of doing that. So I'm gonna be basically passing my logic to you. So right now I should be screen recording and stuff. So that's cool. All right. So I have a lot saved in my camera roll, but I'm just gonna click this, for example. So first of all, uh, oh yeah, I should mention this before starting the video. Sorry, this editor me will basically clean it up. But if this is my 1K special, I haven't seen me with 1K yet, so I don't have the reaction. Right now I'm at 999, so I wouldn't know. I haven't seen myself with 1K, so that's why this isn't a 1K reaction video. This is just before I hit 1K, and then after I'll make a reaction video. But anyway, I'm going to be teaching y'all how to edit like me. And yeah. So first of all, the ratio I like using is this one. It's 1:1, and I think it's really good. Mostly just because it's like the Instagram format, and I think it just looks the best overall. It's square. It looks good on YouTube Shorts, and you don't want to be like me and have it like on YouTube Shorts like this, and then having to always do this or that, this, and then it's all messed up. And I keep getting sent Instagram Reels, so thanks. I really got to turn that off, but too late now. I'm already recording. So just have this, and boom. I'll teach you some basic tips that I have. So on Inshot, if you want to have an audio, I don't really care if this video gets copyrighted, because too late now. So for example, if I wanted an audio, I don't really care which one I'm going to use right now. If I want this, then you just go to your videos, like on videos, and then you just click it, like click audio like that, and then just click whatever one you want saved in your videos. I'm just going to be using this. Actually, I'm not even going to show you what it looks like in audio because I'm just going to be teaching you how to do transitions and stuff. How you make clips is volume. Do that. Just do that. It's really useful. So I'm going to be teaching y'all. So I'm going to teach you guys this really cool thing I do. My star transitions, and I'm using a clip of Wulan from the Loud House because I didn't know what else to use, and I was just tired of seeing the exact same 3 things, same 5 fandoms all like over and over and over again. So that's why I'm using Loud House clips. So in case if you're wondering, Freddie, why are you using Loud House clips? That's why. So for stickers, you want to go to stickers, right? I have tons of stuff saved, but normally what I'd tell you is that you want to go onto something like Pinterest, right? Ignore my Pinterest. And then you want to go click star. Like, let's say I want a green star, right? So let's say I want, actually, that's a better example would be yellow. Let's say I want a yellow star, right? And I really like this star, for example, and you download it just like normal Pinterest. I highly recommend doing that on Pinterest. Go to stickers, click the one where it's like the person cut off, and then click whatever image you want, and then boom, boom, you have your star here. I'm going to show you how I do my clips, my star transitions, because I'm notorious for doing that. So normally what I do is I just zoom in. Yeah, you can do that. If you pinch your fingers like this, you can zoom in. But you can zoom in like that. And normally I do it around like this. And usually I like making it a little bit more transparent. This is personal preference. You don't have to make it more transparent. I just personally like it. And you see, I used to just do in and out, which is obviously fine because it still gives off the same effect like that. I don't do that anymore. So I'm going to show you how I do it. So normally I go and take that right there. What I just did is a keyframe, and keyframes, they are going to be your best friend. You will love keyframes, and keyframes are great. So for example, if I want to make this one smaller, how I usually do it is I do small, and then I enlarge it like this, and then I make it smaller again. So it'll look like something like that. Which it's quiet, so let's just take, I don't know, what do I have? Let's just use this. Guys, this song's really good, by the way. If you haven't listened to it, it's good. I don't know. like, and then just time it, and then just basically time it with whatever your music is. I'm gonna show you guys effects. I have Inshot Premium. I want to tell you guys, I have Inshot Premium. So some things I have, like, you might be like invisible to you, but I'm gonna show you stuff I have. So one of the things I really like is depth. I just like it because it gives this blur effect. I don't actually know if that's Inshot Premium or not because it's a newer effect. They've added it only like a few months ago. Also here, you can press copy. That's just how you copy effects. Super useful. That's strobe, ADR. Just experiment with whatever you want. I'm just going to be doing like simple ones for now just to show you. Like I'm going to just do, you know, like something like line or convex just to show you. So you have this, music, you have stuff like that. So I really like doing that. Another thing you can see here is animation. Animations are your best friend. Please, if you're making edits, please use animations. They're great. I love animations. So we have lots of ones. There's ones like Convo. I don't know if all of these are available, so just experiment with whatever ones you have available. My personal favorite one is this one, which is Curve Out, which I really like Curve Out because it does this kind of effect. And also you might be like, what's this? That's a transition. This little like tiny little guy here is a transition. And transitions, I love these guys. And they can basically do a lot for you. And one of my personal favorite ones is usually these ones or circle. And that right there, what I just did is like the second change. Just know that when you do transitions, they change the time of your edit. So basically, if you had it like perfect timing, you may have to like cut it again and then do it again just because it messes up with your times. So just be careful if you use them. If you have perfect times, usually I just grab my clips, put transitions, and then just figure it out later on. But I'm just kind of showing you how to do certain effects I do and certain tricks just to make it easier. And then this, you can add whatever you want. I'm just going to maybe like cut it like this. You can add whatever things you want. I'm just showing you how to do stuff. So I'm going to just add something silly like this because I'm not really, I like that. So your own kind of music. And then this can be, that can be whatever. Again, I want y'all to feel as creative as possible. I'm just showing you how I do stuff. Like just like tips. I'm not going to teach you how to do like a whole entire edit and stuff because I think that would be kind of just silly. And I like this clip. What I recommend just in general of editing when you're editing these kinds of clip stuff is just edit it so like it's like on time. Like this, like if there's a hand flip, I'd recommend like editing that onto like a beat. It just looks really cool. Your own kind of music. And then I would cut it around here. And also you can zoom in on your clips too, like this. And this will also be useful. You can crop. So let's say I don't want any of this and I just want a really close up of Lincoln and Lulan here. And you can do that. Zoom out. That's just your, like, that's just normal zooming out like this and that, just all that kind of jazz. And let's say I want this transition. I like that because it's on beat. You see, because what I'm doing here is I'm making it on beat. So like when it's like, and then it's going to have like Lulan, like, you know, hitting the cake, like this, for example. Let's pretend this little like this little squishmallow is a cake, and then that's just how I edit. It's also this tutorial can also be used for normal editing. It doesn't have to just be edits. It's just editing advice in general. It's just I'm just gonna teach y'all how to do edits, especially because most of my audience likes that. Your own kind of music. And also, guys, if you ever feel like I'm just gonna. Guys, if you ever are like, oh my god, I can't tell, like it's laggy, all that kind of stuff, you can just export. I know you guys might get an ad because you have, if you don't have Inshot Premium, but I have Inshot Premium, so I don't get ads. And look, because it was laggy before, and then you can see. So for example, since I think that was a little boring, I can be like, okay, that was a little boring. So I can add something. For example, I could add roll, which roll I really like. roll is a really good transit, like a really good effect in my opinion. It's just it makes like your like next clip scenarios just really fun. If you time them right, don't overuse them. It makes you busy, unless if you want to use them a lot. Like, see, I don't really like it over there, so I think I'm gonna add it in the middle, and I don't really like it there, so I'm gonna add it here. Actually, I might like it there. Yeah, and I'm gonna add another star over there. And so let's say I don't like how that is, I can just move it like that, and look. I don't like that because it didn't show. And for keyframes, sometimes I do this instead. Sometimes I'll just reverse the size, like I'll just do this instead. I didn't do that well. Like, let me show you a better way to do that. So just hold up a second, guys. This video is a lot more like raw footage. It's going to be like, the editor me is going to carry this video, honestly. Like that, and then small again. But yeah, go wild. Kinds of music. Also, this is just for watermarks. Please add watermarks on your stuff. It's really useful. So frvityloops XD, I use font that. I use this font here. It's my favorite font. I've been using it for months now, and I'm probably never going to change it. And then we have that, and then I think there's other ways how you can do this. Isn't the only way. This is just how I normally do that. Mine. Hold up. Also, if you just want to just do that, if you want to quickly add stuff like on the whole project, kinds of music, like that. And that's not the only way you can do that. Hold up, because if I go into stickers, right? I'm pretty sure this is something I can do. I haven't done this in a while. So ignore how many stickers I have. I just have a lot. I really need to clean this out because there is quite a lot here. Where's the Mario one? I think I passed it while looking up at the camera. There it is. So I have this Mario one, right? And I've been using it a lot. So let's say, wait, hold up. Hold up, gang. Guys, I'm going to show you how to do another thing. So since I have this Mario kind of thing, I'm going to scroll through my camera roll. I have a lot of stuff here. Do not ask. I just have a lot of stuff in my camera roll. It's a bad habit. I really need to clean it out. But if I just show you, where is it actually? It's very far down. I'm going to show y'all. Sorry, this is kind of taking forever. Sorry about that, but I promise. Here it is. frvityloops XD, right? So let's say you don't want the kind of watermark I did earlier, right? And let's say you want to be different, which is completely fine. So you want to go into blend and then just kind of add it here. So if I want to blend it in, I could do this, for example, and then lower it or higher it, lighten it or lower it, you know, all this for a different watermark here, like this, which is another way how you can do it, just if you want to. Yeah, I don't really do that much crazy stuff with my edits and stuff. Another thing I do is if we go back here on Pinterest and then we look up Lulam Loud PNG, I'll show you guys how I do the PNG like pop-up effect where the character pops up and all that. So let's say I want to do that. So I'd grab a PNG of Wulan here, and then we grab a sticker, and then we make a new one, right? We go click the PNG we want, and then just color it if you like it, because sometimes the AI messes up and stuff. Like the app messes up. It's not really AI, I don't think so, but it kind of messes up, and it gets all your colors wrong. If you're lucky, you'll get an absolute perfect image and you won't have to color in anything. I got pretty lucky here. It wasn't that bad. So if you really want to be dedicated, you can clean it up here. Like what I just did, I zoomed in, see if I have to clean anything. Usually I don't pay too much attention to this when I'm doing these kinds of edits. If I'm doing a video, I'll pay more attention to what it looks like. Mostly just because you only see it for a few seconds, so most people won't notice. It's just I'm the only one who notices, and then I'm the one who gets frustrated. So let's just clean that there, and boom. Personally, I just really like this style. I like adding a black outline like this. I just think it looks nice. Not everyone does that. I just think it looks nice personally. Lots of different silly things you can have like that or this. I'm going to lower it to like that. But yeah, so let's say now there's different ways you can like make it pop up. So you can either have it like that and then this, which is what I used to do like this. But I don't do that really anymore. I go like this. So let's say I want to place it over here, right? Say I want that to be my pop-up. And I want Woolan to pop up like that. So zoom in, grab Woolan, and then let's say I want it like this here. I want her, let's say I want her to come up from the bottom of the screen. So I add her on the bottom of the screen, and then I slowly add her above like this. And boom. That wasn't a good example, but let me show you like this. See, another thing I should mention is if you add your clips too close together, it will sort of do this thing where it's really fast and you can't see anything. If you put them farther apart, it's like that's how slow it is or how fast it is. Like this should be like if I wanted it super slow, right? I would make it really, 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 really long, and then I would have it so she goes all the way up here like that. Like watch. This is gonna be really slow. See, a lot slower. And if I want it faster, I can cut a lot of this out here and move it so she pops up here like that, and then watch the difference. See, a lot faster, especially if you add it like at the end of the clip here and then just move her up like that, and then maybe have it so she goes down like this. Like that. Your own kind of music. Again, it's a little laggy, so I'll show you. Let's export. Let's export it, and let's go to video. Not that. And let's go here. Kind of music. Oh, I should also teach you guys another thing. So sometimes I add my cube effect. I'll put it on screen. My cube transition. I have an edit. That's a good example. So let's say you want the cube transition, right? I'm going to just do that. And also this. Let's say you want a cube looking kind of transition. So let's say I want to use this clip. Use this, and then let's say I want to use all the way when she's walking. So just grab your clip like this. Just note with transitions also, I should mention this. Transitions, they're 1 second and like they're 1 second and like 1 other second. Like it's like the maximum is 1.1. You can sometimes get away with 1.1 with like a shorter clip that's like only 1 second. It's not showing now, but I have gotten away with that before. But usually it's best if you just make sure you have enough seconds. So like this, you can make it faster like that. Like that. And the reason why I'm doing this in a second project and not doing it in the same one is because if you do it like this, hold up, I don't like how she did the pose. Like that, and then just move it like this. I don't like that direction, so I'm going to do it like that. So she talks, and then we move it over like that. So the reason why I'm making this a second project is so when we put it into our actual edit, which was this, if we put it here and put it as our next thing, we can basically grab it and then just and see how it's long, like at the beginning of the seconds, and that's a little too long because we want it to be faster. We can do this, which this effect is very useful. Hold up. So speed's very useful. You can make things super fast like this, which basically was just done in a nanosecond. I don't recommend putting it up all the way to like 100 or anything, but you can make it a lot slower like this too, which I think a better example to show it slower is Fruity like this. Like that, and speed's very useful. Usually I only put it a little like faster when I need it a little faster. We'll just find, how about 80? With 80. So that's 80 is a little too, oh, it's too slow. I'm in the slow. I thought it was in the fast there. But hold up. Yeah, this is a lot of things that you'll notice with edits. They take a lot of time and then you have to redo stuff. It's just a process of editing. And then I might add this. Like that. And I'm gonna add the star again because I think the star will look nice like this. And I might add, for example, I might add a little bit of a shake like this. Like I might go to shake. There's different sections now, which is very useful for people who aren't around the Inshot corners, which I'm very glad they added categories. Because if they didn't, screw you, I guess, if you're a new user. But yeah. I don't really like any of those ones for this, so I'm just going to use the base. So usually I'll just have a quick little thing like this. And I might add roll with this depending on how it looks. Let's see a roll. And I'm definitely going to add a transition on here. I don't like how that looks, so I'm going to add a different one. I might add curve in. Yeah, I'm going to add curve in. And then make your own kind of music. Sing your own special song. Make your own kind of music. Sing your own special song. So see, with this clip, I might actually add another one, like another thing. Like this, and then what did I do here? And then let's say I add a different clip, like, hold up now. What do we have here? Let's say I add this clip, right, of Luann, like, down on the ground here, and then she goes, and then she laughs like that. And then let's move that a little up here, and then just ignore that. And then like that. And then let's say I don't like that, and then let's just move it a little more forward because I don't really like it anymore. Your own special song. And yeah, it kind of, for me, it kind of continues like that, unless if I do like a lot more advanced editing, which is going to be kind of what I'm going to be doing more in the long forms, because there's no point in me doing something that isn't like, that's super, super advanced in these, because all they are is tiny little shorts. Just editing clips from shows, which is why I'm going to be focusing more on long forms. But yeah, when I post this, I would have hit 1K, and I probably will have a different video that's expressing my reaction to 1K once I hit it. So yeah, let's play it. Make your own kind of music, sing your own spec. Again, that's far from perfect, but I just wanted to show you the main key like things I wanted to show you, which was just the main key like effects and cool little tricks I do for my edits. So if you have any questions, put them below. I'm completely fine to answer your questions about InShot editing, and I'd love to be able to help you with your projects. So if you have any questions, comment below, and like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe. Check out my other content if you conveniently like anything enjoyable, and blah blah blah. I don't know. I'll see you in the next one, Fruity Loopers, and thank you for 1K since I hit it at the time of recording. So I'll see you in the next one.